Let's now move on to Martha's story. She may have a more challenging situation because she has no apparent support beyond a concerned neighbor with limited abilities to help. Martha has undiagnosed dementia, and although she had strong social ties in the past, most of her closest friends have died, moved away, or are also increasingly frail and unavailable. Martha's dementia has progressed to the point that her capacity to make decisions for herself is questionable. After talking with Martha's neighbor, Michael called her. She seemed confused but agreed to meet with him. He asked Leanne to join them for this meeting to help Martha feel more comfortable. He sent an appointment card and 2 reminder calls to increase the likelihood she would be at home. He also enlisted Leanne's support. She reminded Martha about the appointment and assured her she would be present. To get to know Martha and build trust, Michael helped Martha construct a timeline of significant events in her life. Leanne helped fill in some of the blanks. And here's that chart. A timeline provides a structure that helps the person relay important life events and life experiences that have shaped the person's belief systems, values, and point of view. It is especially helpful to use with people with cognitive impairment. One of the most useful aspects of a timeline is that the content is determined completely by the person, not by an assessment form. In this way, the events and milestones that are most significant to the person come to the forefront. Important information might be missed otherwise. This process helps identify the good times and difficult times. As a timeline emerges, the facilitator listens for themes, previous coping styles, medical history, accomplishments, and interests. Most people with dementia can participate successfully in this exercise because memories of the past events are most clear. In fact, this tool is quite helpful for someone with cognitive impairment. Creating the timeline stimulates further conversation and elaboration. For example, when Michael drew the schoolhouse, Martha became very animated, talking about particular students, some of the activities she developed to help them learn, and from there the conversation continued with her telling the options counselor about her choice of teaching over marriage and her ultimate decision for early retirement. Once it was completed, Michael took a photo of the timeline on his phone and uploaded it to the ADRC database. He left the chart posted in Martha's house, and it became a focus of conversations for all who visited. Over time, new things were added to the timeline as Martha talked about them. Some of the things that Michael learned, in addition to having an enjoyable conversation, helped him learn critical information about developing his person-centered plan. She became less anxious as they talked. In addition to providing information about what was important to her, the process helped build trust with the options counselor. She was willing to show him her address book, which led him to people who had been important to her in the past. Michael also learned where Martha had volunteered and made contact with a volunteer coordinator at the hospital and with the director of the tutoring program. The hospital volunteer coordinator tracked down some people who had volunteered when Martha had, and he was able to enlist some short-term support for her. Martha also showed some of her medication to Michael so he could get the name of her physician. He arranged an appointment and transportation to get her to the doctor, and her neighbor made sure that Martha was ready to go. We'll continue to follow the decision-making process with Martha in Module 6.